I know.
Ready.
I guess.
As ready as we
Wait.
can be. This can only go so badly. As per usual. Oh, what a headache, though. Oh, chug.
Nah.
That's actually a pretty dope shirt.
This Goku one?
Mm-hmm. Kind of cool. I like
It's all right.
It's like a nice little tan or beige. Kind of looks like it's off like a manga page. It's kind of cool.
It was a gift from a coworker.
Pretty tight. They're like,
She
oh, I know
also
this guy
gave
likes
Yvonne-
Dragon Ball.
She gave Yvonne a Sailor Moon shirt, and Yvonne's never really watched Sailor Moon, so guess who came up on the Sailor Moon shirt?
Have I seen you wear it before? No?
Probably not. It's usually my lazy shirt.
Ah, I see. Okay. You need to bring that lazy shirt
Yeah,
out to play
it's-
once in a while.
It's usually like when I'm Winnie the Pooh in it, you know, I'm wearing the top, but not really a bottom.
Very little bottoms going on.
Mhm.
It's the only way to be. It's the way I
All
choose
right.
to wake up every morning. Speaking of me choosing as well, this is actually the part 3 of the 3 parts of AJ choosing the beer. And so this is the grand finale of that choice. Oh man, we have some pretty strong beers coming up today. This one, not as strong by only a tiny bit. We have
Oh, okay.
Shark Attack by Port Brewing, a double red ale. Not the first time we've had Port Brewing on this show before, so I'm actually pretty hyped for that. It's been a while. How am I coming through for you, sir?
Okay. Oh, that's not you're kind of breaking up a little bit. We've had Port Brewing.
Yeah, I was saying it's not the first time we've had it on the show.
Oh, I thought you said it was the first time. I was gonna say you lying son of a bitch.
Oh no.
Oh, wow. Check that out.
Yeah, infrared. Sexy.
But I don't see that with my eyes. Oh man, this is gonna be a good podcast.
We're getting mesmerized and hypnotized by infrared coming from a TV remote. That's right. I don't think I've ever seen that on camera myself either. But yes, let's get started. I have my handy dandy beer belly mug from our friend Diego.
Oh. Mine is out of commish.
Oh no, already?
Oh, I didn't break it. It's just, yeah, it's actually like right here. It's kind of hard to see from the camera, but it's right there.
Mhm. Oh, for sure. I just made sure to give this one this baby a good half hour to freeze a bit, washed her out, made sure she was ready to go, and it actually holds quite a lot of beer. Nice.
I might have to go in.
Go for it. Cheers, real quick.
Yeah.
Ooh. Whoa.
Not bad. It's actually not bad.
It's a full-bodied boy.
Oh, it's a red ale. I used to drink red ales. That was like a thing I used to drink before IPAs.
Yeah, you were a red ale and occasional amber ale guy for a second there. Mostly red, though, I feel, at one point.
Remember when we used to go on our mandates and go to BJ's and get their CJ red ale? Is that what it's called?
It was
Or
like
was it
a
called something?
BJ's, I don't know, red fire hydrant.
Red
that got pissed on
Piranha?
by a dog ale. Piranha is their pale ale. But I'm trying to think of what it is. Oh man, people are probably screaming at me. I have no idea. I have no idea.
Get educated, AJ. Get educated.
I'll give you 2 guesses to figure out what it is. I'm gonna look it up right now. You go ahead.
I'm gonna say red. I'm gonna stick with red piranha ale.
Okay. I know for a fact that you
sticking
are terribly wrong.
Well, you didn't hear my second guess.
Okay. I will let me did you already say it?
No, I just said my first guess.
Do you want me to give you a hint?
No, I know.
Okay,
I know what it is.
What you got?
Fuck you, AJ.
That's what it is.
That's my second guess.
Fuck you, AJ Red. I don't mind that. I kind of earned that. It's okay. Oh, it's actually a decent percentage of alcohol too. It's not light.
What is it?
It's 7.3 alcohol by volume,
Ooh.
5 IBUs of bitterness. You want the name now?
Yes.
It is the Jeremiah Red.
Oh,
Does that sound familiar now? It doesn't sound like it sounds familiar.
No,
Oh no,
no, not at all.
I want to say it's
No,
probably always been that, but to be honest with you, I had to look it up to remember. But then once I saw Jeremiah Red, it actually makes a lot of sense.
so
But
it
yeah,
sounds well. Makes sense isn't the same as you remember.
here, here.
No.
I'll drink to that. Absolutely. What you're having, sir, is a fake memory. Actually, a
I
memory
guess.
you've never
I
really
guess.
had.
Yeah. You're right. I don't believe you, but yeah,
I'm
that's
saying
what
that
it's
as you
called.
to me because I didn't 100% remember either. But
This
yeah,
shit. This beer is not bad.
no, it's not bad at all. It's really strong. It gives me the same kind of vibe of drinking a really, really, really hefty and solid IPA, where it brings all that punch and flavor, but then also backs it up with that much potency as well. We didn't say what this was at, did we?
No.
I
Did
believe
we?
this is. I don't think so. This is, in case we didn't. Again, it's a double red ale by Port Brewing called Shark Attack, and it's at an even 9%. So not an not a light boy whatsoever. This guy's not on a
Oh
diet.
man.
I'm
So
excited.
AJ.
Mm-hmm.
Well, just to piggyback off of flavors and stuff, I agree.
Mm.
But the only thing I disagree, but you said it kind of reminds you of IPAs. I don't hops. I'm definitely not getting hoppiness out of this. Are you?
Maybe a little bit, but again, not in the same way. I think it's just full of flavor and a
No.
little bit of
Yeah.
not so
That's
much
the
to be.
red.
Yeah, exactly. But like I haven't had a red really that tasted quite like this before. Like this is kind of harsh, but in a great way.
Really? And
Mhm.
I was gonna say it's pretty goddamn smooth for me. I'm like, I'm okay.
I'll say this: the
I
more I
am
drink something
okay.
like this, the more smooth it's going to continually get. And the next thing I know, I'm going to be destroyed. So that's kind of what I'm expecting by the end of this episode,
That's
anyway.
the
Really.
plan. That's the plan. I have a
Oh,
beer in the freezer, so we have another 5 minutes of this one. No plane.
nice,
So
nice.
did you see what I tagged you on Twitter?
I certainly did,
Uh,
sir. I'm really fucking excited. Do you want to tell the people what the hell we're talking about?
uh one of the greatest fighting games ever created. There, I said it. Battle for the Grid, Power Rangers. Not Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, but I'm gonna say Mighty Morphin Power Rangers anyway. Um,
Battle for the grid.
amazing fighting game. They just announced that they are gonna put in Ryu and Chun Li in the form of Power Rangers.
Yes, like the Crimson Hawk Ranger and the blue Phoenix Ranger, something like that.
Are
Yeah.
okay. Are you? Do you know about this? Like, are those real Power Rangers, or they make them up to be Ryu and Chun Li?
So I did some reading on it, and apparently there's a Power Rangers mobile game called Legacy Wars. And so
Yes.
those skins exist in that game, and they've ported them over to this game now. They haven't redone the designs, which I mean I'm fine with because they look pretty cool anyway. I think it would be neat to see how they would reimagine them for the game, but ultimately it's not that necessary, I feel.
They
But
look.
yeah, that is
Oh,
the case with the
Ryu.
skins.
Ryu looks amazing.
Mhm.
So wait, their skins?
No, oh, I'm sorry. So these character designs, I'm sorry, were taken from Power
Okay,
Rangers
okay.
Legacy Wars, put into this game. And
And then
Chun-Li,
they
she
were
gets a
reskin.
quick snippet at the end of the Ryu trailer too, which is kind of cool. You don't get to see much, unfortunately. I can't wait to see what her combos look like.
I can't wait. But I mean, Ryu alone got me unbelievably hyped.
I can't believe they're really doing this crossover like in this game. Like obviously it makes the most sense being in a fighting game, but like a full-fledged fighting game as opposed to, a mobile fighting game. But at the same time, I don't know. I'm unbelievably hype about it. The DLC is coming out like May 25th, if I'm not mistaken. So super soon.
Ooh,
It's like a month and a half
super
away.
soon.
Yeah, oh yeah.
SS.
I think it's only gonna be like $13 for the DLC pack. So I'm pretty excited.
And I thought the game was kind of done. Crazy to think that they're still developing for it.
Still, they're not done with it yet. It's kind of cool. Oh, yeah, we've had three seasons thus far, and now we're getting this too. It's I don't know. It's something as a nerd to be really excited about. And again, not even the biggest Power Rangers fan, but this game has certainly brought me back from being a little kid, or to being a little kid, I should say.
Okay. Okay.
Um,
Well, you.
yeah.
Yeah.
I read a bit of the article just to go a little further, and it was kind of cool. Like they said that they definitely came out about being really inspired by classic fighting games like Street Fighter, but especially Marvel versus Capcom, Street Fighter versus X-Men, stuff like that, or X-Men versus Street Fighter,
Well,
however
one
it
of
went.
two of the developers, I think they were developers at the time, were Clockwork and Shady K,
Yes.
OG FGC veterans. Ooh.
What the hell? Back again.
The Ovid. Ooh, I got it all over Goku. Oh. Ooh, that got me good. I'm gonna drink some beer.
That's the only cure.
Hmm.
Goku's gonna need the people's energy to freaking refill himself from the vid.
Ooh. Yeah, so I'm pretty hyped to pick up.
Oh,
It's not Marvel 3.
what?
That's the problem.
One more time.
I needed
Sorry,
to be Marvel 3.
with my connection.
I said the only issue with the game is that it's not Marvel 3. That's the problem.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, part of me wonders like what it would be like if Capcom did make the fighting game, but I think that's ultimately unnecessary though, as well. Like they've done just fine with their own small development.
Oh yeah. So
So,
I tried playing Parsec with Peter.
oh yeah.
One of our co-hosts on SD Geek, and follow us at SD Geek Pod. And we played Parsec for a good 40 minutes, an hour, and it was still pretty trash.
Oh really?
So my internet was really running low at like really low, and I couldn't figure it out why. Like it's usually 40 50 megabits per second.
Mm-hmm.
And when I jumped on to play Marvel, like the very moment I jumped on, my fiance put on Winter Soldier. Did not realize that Disney's streaming at like 4K because it literally took up all my megabit. And literally the reason I know was because having your hiccups, I actually tested it out. I turned on Winter Soldier, the exact movie, and I tested my internet. I tested it before and I was at 49 megabits, and I tested it after playing and I was only cracking 8.
Oh wow. That's a significant drop, like a fifth of what you normally do. Holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah. So now I know next time to unplug the TV.
Sorry, baby.
It's Marvel.
That's too bad.
So,
but yeah, dude.
I'm gonna play again on Friday. Woo,
nice.
I'm ready. I'm gonna be home alone that day too.
You want to give like the dumb AJ version of what the heck Parsec is and what you're using it for? Just for everyone that's unfamiliar.
Parsec is basically screen sharing, but on steroids. And you're screen sharing with whoever is running a server to play a game that has awful internet gameplay to make it very playable. Almost as if it was offline, but close.
Right.
It's literally, in the simplest terms, it's fancy screen sharing,
where both players on opposite sides of the world essentially can see the same thing on the screen nearly at the same time and be able to play together pretty seamlessly for the most part.
It depends still though, because if you're in the West Coast and you're playing against somebody in Japan, you might experience some hiccups because usually you have to pick a server, a West Coast server, an East Coast server. So since Peter and myself live in California, we're playing on a West Coast server, and that'll get us the cleanest type of gameplay we can possibly play.
Makes sense.
Ooh, excuse me. So I'm hoping this Friday it'll be nice. I mean, honestly, this time it was bearable-ish.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I played for like an hour. I didn't care. I just wanted to play some crack, and I did the crack, and the crack was good.
Crack was good.
So I need more crack. That's the moral of the story. Crack.
You got the itch now, people. Absolutely. So yeah, that's really cool. If you want a really good example of how Parsec can make games with not great online netcode play super well, just Google Marvel Lives tournament, and you'll see the game that John was just talking about, Ultimate Marvel 3, running at an insane level to where I don't remember seeing any lag while watching that tournament whatsoever. Like I don't remember ever seeing like that looks a little jank. There was never that moment.
You won't. It's because you're usually watching on the person who's hosting. So the person who's host always gonna run clean because you're sharing the screen with the other person. So when I was playing Peter, he was running for the most part 100% fine. I, on the other hand, was experiencing all of the lag.
Eating a bag of dicks
in the world.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I got a good 6 or 7 wins. Peter got like 12, but I'm surprised I got any wins.
Do you think any of it has to do with he being possibly a superior player nowadays in the game?
No, not even close.
Okay. I like that.
I like to think that we're pretty evenly matched nowadays.
Well, you guys have always
some
been.
days No, he's kind of had my number for like the first half. The first 5 years of Marvel, he had my number. I will accept that. I will hold that.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't until the last 5 years where I was just kind of like, well, I think I should really think about what I'm doing instead of just hitting buttons and trying to do a combo. Like that's all I was about. It was just hitting buttons and doing combos. I didn't know about neutral. I didn't want to learn about neutral.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah. And let me just say this last thing about fighting games. If you play a fighting game, pick one where you pick a character where you can spam a fireball, especially if you're playing against somebody else who's equally as crappy as you. Just Ryu, fireball, 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 fireball.
Abuse it until it don't work no more.
And when your friend cries and complains that you're a runner and you're a spammer, you look them straight in the eye and say, "I fucked your mama," and then you keep spamming from there. Problem solved. Problem solved. You probably lose a friend.
I got the W on your mama. So there you go.
I actually put the W on your mama.
Jesus Christ, she probably listens to the show. This hard to my mama. Dear God.
I don't take back anything I said. No regrets. Beer.
Jesus. Strike first, strike hard, no mercy.
Yeah, so I'm pretty excited about that.
Yeah, hell yeah. Now, Battle for the Grid. I can't believe this game gets to breathe even more life for quite a bit longer. Who knows? Maybe they'll even do another DLC update eventually down the road. I do know that they're releasing another physical edition of the game, which I kind of plan on getting maybe. I'm happy I own the physical edition for Switch, so I kind of want to get the next one, which it comes with all the DLC up to date, which is totally fair. There's not a price announced for it yet, but either way, I'm kind of hyped just to see what it's going to be like. I don't know. I'm not going to open it. It's just going to be something to collect.
I have everything. Mine was relatively cheap.
Relatively? Oh, you don't say. I wonder how or why.
I'm definitely not illegally downloading stuff. I'll tell you that. I don't believe in that. What even is the internet?
That's a good point. I know some might even say we're barely using it now, which actually makes a lot of sense considering the connectivity issues I tend to have over here. Dear Lord.
Hey, no. You see, here's a great example of the internet. Y'all ready? Do you see AJ's weak ass Pikachu trying to bench 2 weak ass Eevees? That's his internet. Do you see Goku, champion of Universe 7? My internet, his internet. Then
it's funny that you bring up this shirt because so my fiance doesn't know about this yet, but she's about to be a little more happy when she comes home today. So I went shopping at IKEA. I have been asking her a couple times now, okay, if we could have anything added to the room, what would you like just to help with the organization? She said a bookshelf and a nightstand would be great. And a sex swing, of course, as well. That's next up. That's an IKEA, actually. But I'll make it there eventually. So I took a little adventure to IKEA today. Had a nice little time. This is like the shortest trip I ever made there because I've been there a few times now. I had a better idea of where I needed to go to actually just grab the shit without looking around all day, even though that can be fun at times. And I found the bookshelf I wanted, found the nightstand I wanted, all within about 5 to 10 minutes. Grabbed that shit, loaded it up, left. But as I was leaving, I was in the check lanes, and this mom with her 3 kids. They're all probably the oldest one, I think, was probably like maybe 10, 11. And he was showing his little brother my shirt. I was standing behind them in line. And then he was like, "Oh, check it out. Look at his shirt. Look at his shirt." And I was just, playing it cool, just letting kids be kids. I didn't look at him or anything. And the little fucking piece of shit kid, his little brother. So this is the shirt just to give everyone a better look. Watching the
Chew even lift, bro.
Chew even lift, bro. Yeah, as John said, it's a Pikachu freaking barbelling. 2 Eevee on one Eevee on either side. And the little kid said, "They look fat." And instantly I was offended because I was like, is he talking about the Pokemon? Or is he talking about your body wearing the Pokemon?
Here's the thing, AJ. This is something I've come to terms with, and I think you should now that you're entering your mid to late. Getting there, close enough.
Jesus, how old am I? Son of a bitch.
Old enough. It's not. It's never the shirt.
Wow, it's you who make them look fatter.
Yeah, you see, my Goku is actually 2x because I just stretching out. Look at that thigh. It's not that thick usually.
He's been doing leg lifts, man. He's working those quads hard with the deadlift too. It's all right.
Yeah, he's lifting from in and out to fucking Jack in the Box. So
double bacon ultimate cheeseburger, double bacon ultimate. Pardon me, go ahead.
Have you ever eaten at IKEA, not counting the ice cream or the hot dog?
Ooh, can we chug this beer and we continue this question in a moment?
Let's do it.
To be continued and to chug a lot. Yar. All right. On that note, we will continue that answer to the question in just 1 second. Recorded that one. God damn it.
Oh, I burped like 4 times.
What's that?
Well, AJ, I've been watching you type and watching my cold glass slowly but surely defrost. I'm going to pour my beer now.
Please go ahead and do so.
I get the last good part of it. Is this one Robot?
Yes,
is it just called Robot?
This one is called Robot by Stereo.
Oh.
Sorry, let's do that one more time for the people watching the video version. Robot. I just loved the fact that it was a red ale like this last one we had, and on top of that, it is even more powerful somehow at a solid 9.5%. So just super happy to read that as well. So yeah, needless to say, we're having about 18.5% alcohol within the course of maybe 45 minutes to an hour-ish. We'll see how the episode goes.
Yeah.
But
this is leaning towards 55 minutes.
Nice. Oh no, I poured this one terribly. We'll see how this goes.
So did I, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
We're making it happen. We're making it work. That's all right. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. Just need the foam to go down
on a scale of 1 to buzz. How buzzed are you?
I'm like a good 2 right now for sure. 2 to 3.
Out of 5 or out of 10?
I would say maybe out of 10, 2.5. 2.5 to 3.
Holy shit! Oh
yeah,
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
I've had where's this Red Bull? Hold on, let me. It's 12 ounces, but it feels like there's about 4 ounces left. And earlier in the day, I had 12 ounces of Red Bull. So I've had about 16 ounces of Red Bull and peanuts. So I think that's why I'm a little buzzed, because I'm at a solid 6.
Damn, yeah, we mathing hard today. Okay, so admittedly as well, before we get to your question that you asked a second ago, I haven't had much to eat either. I mean, maybe a little bit more than you, but so earlier today, you might have seen on our Beer Belly story on Instagram. So I went to IKEA in West Covina, Southern California, and stopped there. And I was like, oh, you know what? I'm right by Citrus Avenue and all that stuff in 2nd Street. And there's a really nice little pub down there. I'm gonna stop by. Why not? I'll have a beer. I'll probably get some munchies because I hadn't eaten anything all day and I haven't eaten anything since. So I stopped in. Service was really nice, and they actually allowed indoor, and I was the only other person in there besides this older couple that were like 50 feet away. So I was like, you know what? Yeah, why not? Let's do this. It was nice. I had a nice little IPA, which was fun, and I had 2 fish tacos that they had there, which weren't bad. And that's all I've had to eat today as well. It's been pretty light for me also.
Again, I had a travel size pack of peanuts. So you're right. We've eaten about the same amount.
About the same amount. I'm gonna flash the can while we're talking for a little bit, just to give the brewery heads like a little flash. But yes.
I got all 18 ounces or 16. How many ounces?
Boy, I want to say it's 16, like a full pint, boy.
Oh yeah, look at that. I got 16. No spills. No spills.
Just to give a little knowledge about this brew in particular that we're drinking. So apparently it won the 2018 Silver Imperial Red Ale Award at the Great American Beer Festival. So what we're drinking is quite quality as of 3 years ago. And again, just to give a little more information behind this one before we dive in, it says we're a brewer-owned microbrewery spinning vinyl and making beer in Orange County, California, right in John's neck of the woods. John and Yvonne's, that is.
Oh, where at?
Look down the side where it says independent craft, baby. It says this Imperial Red Ale is artificially intelligent but naturally delicious with sweet caramel flavors, medium body, and a floral hop finish. Unplug from reality and enjoy this beer anywhere and rock out to the electric beats that inspire it. Drink fresh, recycle, and listen to your beer.
No, to all of those.
On that note, cheers, my sir. This one looks quite a bit darker, I'll say.
I'm looking because I don't like this one as much.
Quite different in flavor. Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, wait, but I think it has a good finish though.
I'm getting that. Yeah. I mean, it tastes danky as fucky, but yeah. Oh my god.
But there's no bite at the end.
Yeah,
at least
not like
I don't think so. I don't know, right?
No, but I'm getting more chocolate out of this one, more cocoa. Am I crazy?
Cocoa? The cocoa? Cocoa. Okay, so you were to leave your home right now, it'd take you 27 minutes to get to the brewery?
Probably.
9 2. Oh, wait. Bleep me out. Y'all don't know my zip code? Wait, do I know my zip code?
You know what? If you don't, I think there's a high chance they won't. It's okay.
You are literally closer than I am by 4 minutes.
Whoa, crazy. You just mean
because Placencia,
on one end of Orange County.
I was gonna say exactly. Placencia and Yorba Linda are like right at the end, connecting to San Bernardino County.
Oh, it's pretty crazy. Yorba Linda is not that far from where I live. Yeah, that's a good point.
It's pretty far from me. Not like far. Again, same.
Gotcha. You know, we keep talking like this. Eventually, we're gonna get stalkers that pinpoint where we're at. You know. We need a cool.
Please.
We need to lay low.
Please. That would mean we have one listener. Find me.
Let's hug it out. Talk me something. Make us feel just a little uncomfortable, just a little bit.
Let us know that you're there thinking about us.
Whenever we go out on the weekends, we have to kind of just do one of these, like look over our shoulder a little bit, just a little bit.
That's all I'm asking for. I want to be like, did I get? No, I'm good. Wait, you know what? I'm gonna chance it. I don't care.
John, it's fizzing.
I'm gonna chance it.
Don't drink it. Don't drink it. It's fizzing. There's something in there. I swear. It's an antacid. You're gonna wake up with your pants off, but it's gonna be because it's my fault, not someone else's.
AJ, I'm telling you, I don't know what it is about this beer. It's making me more confused than I felt when we took a picture with us being in a bathtub full of men. Not bathtub, maybe bathtub, hot tub, jacuzzi, bathtub.
Somewhat of a time machine as well.
It was a bathtub. It was a bathtub.
It had jets.
Somebody shampooed my hair, so it was a bathtub.
Was that you that gave me that shoulder massage? Thank you for one. Secondly, I don't know.
Oh, you can't even see it.
That is a great mug there.
Wait, let me just do this really quick. Let me turn off my
not watching
influencer light. There it is. There it is.
Yep.
AJ, wow, look at my face. I look so tan, and you can't even see the bottom half.
There it is.
You ready? You ready?
Where'd he go? Oh my god! There he is again. Oh my god! And then now he's Casper again. Oh boy.
There it is. This is what I'm referring to. Oh yeah, the man broth. I want the listeners. The listeners need to become viewers for a few seconds so they can see this, because I want them to know that their favorite ramen spot has this man broth in it. Yeah. Member of the Beer Belly. There's the other member. There's all the man broth right there, though.
Years before Beer Belly was even a thought in our minds. We were just children then.
We were still alcoholics, though. That never changed. That hasn't stopped for a long time. So, AJ.
That night inspired the alcoholism for sure. But I'm sorry, go ahead.
Meeting you inspired the alcoholism.
Not inaccurate.
So you ready? You ready for the situation? We're gonna role play.
Show it.
You ready?
Give it to me.
I'm Papa John. Your baby AJ.
You know, Papa John was known for saying something really terrible once, right?
Awful. Papa John.
That said,
baby
Papa
AJ.
John.
But baby AJ is actually like 12. But I'm still Papa John. He's still baby AJ. Papa John gives you $5. One more time. Papa John lets you loosen an IKEA and you hungry. You so hungry. But you only got $5. But guess what? $5 at IKEA buys you everything. At the cafeteria, of course. Not the actual furniture place. Gonna look $5. And you hungry. So what are you getting? What's your choices? $5. But it buys you everything in the IKEA cafeteria anyway. So
well, to answer your question from earlier that you were starting to allude to, I've actually never had any food from there ever. That said, I've heard that their Swedish meatballs are to die for, but I've never actually tried them myself. So but
that's like saying,
to answer your question, I was in the check lanes earlier, right before the little bastard made fun of me being fat. I'm a little sensitive. I've gained weight over the past 5 years. I get it. All right. I get it. God damn bastard.
I don't think you do, AJ.
Anyway, I looked ahead of me, and like I said, I hadn't eaten anything all day from that point, and I've only had fish tacos since then, too. Small. Anyway, I saw that they had hot dogs, and that was exciting. I did not find the cafeteria where they normally have the Swedish meatballs, which I've walked through before, and I've been tempted because, like I said, I've heard tales of majesty and woe in a good way. And I've yet to try them still. That said, if I was given $5, I'd go for the meatballs. But the hot dog looked pretty decent, I guess. Not as good as
Here we go, AJ.
As a Hebrew National hot dog from Costco, though. Those ones are the GOAT.
Here we go, AJ. You ready? John's about to talk to baby AJ.
Go ahead, Papa.
You are giving me the most cliche answer you can find. That's like saying, do you have a Switch? No. But I heard everybody's playing Smash Brothers and Zelda. We get it. Everyone's that, AJ.
Damn. To be fair, Smash Bros. Is a great fighting game on the console, and Breath of the Wild and The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is amazing. Video game
is amazing. Yeah. You know what? I'm playing Atari.
We're throwing it back 7 generations. Fuck this shit.
So
I feel you, but I've never experienced it before, sir. I've never experienced it.
I'm gonna be honest with you, AJ. I've never actually had the food from there. Again, excluding the hot dogs, because that's usually what you get right at the checkout. But then they have the cafeteria upstairs.
I'm listening.
Oh, damn! You downing this? You got plans later?
I don't.
Better be Parsec with John.
I wish if my computer could run it, but it's a fossil. Hence our connection issues partially.
I wonder if that's the case. You should actually do an internet test from your phone that's connected to the Wi-Fi.
That would be interesting. You're absolutely right.
Now, because your computer is like in the days where 8 megabits was probably kind of fast, right? You bought that fucking thing 7 years ago.
Maybe, but this thing at least has 12 gigs, or if not 16 itself.
I'm trying to say that when it was released, the standard for internet was, well, I mean, it doesn't matter because it's still built high end. So you know what? Get better internet, AJ.
No, that's absolutely that is absolutely needing to be the case. That's true. It's true. But continue your thought, please.
Oh, that was basically it. I've only been to IKEA 100 times. Who hasn't? If you live in California, but I've only really would have the ice cream, to be honest. Maybe the hot dog once or twice, but it was always the ice cream. And then when I first started going out with my fiance, like 4 years ago, she had food from IKEA. She lives relatively close to IKEA.
Yeah.
Lived, and wink, wink. And she had me try the breakfast from there. So, what would Papa John do with those $5? Papa John would not eat at the IKEA place, not the cafeteria.
Okay,
it's not good.
Thank you. All right, so
I would walk to the McDonald's and get myself 2 double cheeseburgers and 1 McChicken.
At the IKEA I went to, there's a Hooters a stone's throw away. I would rather go to some misogynistic, terrible wing place that said, Hooters, if you want to sponsor us, we'll take your money. It's okay.
So,
but I would rather go
there's a Hooter
than eat in that cafeteria, because I'm telling you, that cafeteria is sad. I feel like that cafeteria is made, and I'm probably right by this, by families who have little kids who are hungry and tired and are being cranky little brats.
Poor.
And so the parents, I don't know,
and are poor.
Do with it.
It's not expensive. It's not expensive.
Is it not? It's just the cafeteria doesn't really have that much pizzazz to it. I don't feel like I'm eating it somewhere fancy. I think where the fancy comes in with IKEA are the showrooms. That's where I'm like, oh, you know what? This is great inspiration. I feel better about me.
I don't agree with that at all.
Are you kidding? Okay, you know what?
AJ,
hear me out. No.
IKEA. No.
Second, sir. You be quiet.
Out. No, you need to. Okay.
You hear me out, and I'll hear you out after. God damn it! This is our first fight on the show.
Maybe.
Don't make me put my high heels on. I will click them on the floor so hard.
Go for it. You're not going to disagree with my statement, but let's hear what you got to say.
I think we need to have either a double date, preferably, and no offense to the ladies, maybe just a mandate, just to explore, be dumb for like an hour and a half, maybe, eat the food. We'll eat there and be like, yep, you know what? Wasn't quite worth it. But the showrooms, though, when you and I pretended to be husband and husband in that living room area where the flat screen was really awesome looking and the couch was kind of comfy, but also somewhat inexpensive in the grand scheme of things, you'll remember that part the most.
That's just what you just said about that sofa. Do you remember what you just said?
Mm-hmm.
You remember what you said about that sofa?
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter. This is the statement I'm going to say. IKEA is the Walmart of furniture. So it's not that nice in the grand scheme of things. Ashley's is nicer. Bob's Furniture is nicer. Come on, John, think of one more furniture place. Living Spaces is nicer. Yes.
Get the fuck out of here. All right. All right, on three, we sing the Living Spaces theme song. It's only 2 words. It's really easy. A 1, 2, 3. Living Spaces.
Be here. Oh well, kind of close. Kind of.
What did you
What happened?
say?
I said be here, but in the living spaces.
You made 1 word 2 words. That is a feat in and of itself, sir. Good for you.
You can call me the IKEA of humans, which is aka the Walmart of humans.
That's
So.
yeah, that's I'm no, you're better than Walmart, sir. You're definitely better than Walmart.
Be better than the Gap. Be better than the Gap.
If you can be. I don't know if you're that. I think you're more like a nice Old Navy almost. You're on the way.
You see my dope ass Goku shirt that was bought on Hot Topic at a December sale for buy 2 get 1 free, which in all actuality is about $15 a shirt, which really isn't that bad when there's anime characters on printed on them.
I know. You know what I need to do is buy you clothing that I know you won't like. That's what I need to do more often to you.
Good luck. Show me. I will wear shit.
Really?
Look at AJ. Hey.
My
If it's
mind is
crossing
worrying
genders,
now.
you have to match. If it's crossing genders, you have to match.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I will rock anything with you, sir. Case in point, the Getaway at Redondo Beach. That should have been the name of the episode, really.
Getaway at Redondo Beach. You know what? Go back and rename it.
I might have to. We'll see. We'll see. I'm pretty sure we had a good name for that episode, though, too, if I'm not mistaken. But we'll see. So, John, you prompted me earlier today. We have a little bit of beer left. Might as well talk a bit about it. How are you doing on your beer before we continue?
About halfway, maybe a little bit more. About a little bit more.
Samesies. This mug is kind of is a little deceiving, just because it is wide, but then since I know it doesn't go all the way, I don't know. Just something about it. Oh God, can you hear my dogs barking right now?
A little bit, but it's not like distracting. It wasn't a distracting until you brought it up.
All right, fair enough. I'm sorry to everyone listening.
Now that's all I hear.
All I hear is bark. Fair enough. Well, that's my dogs for you. All right, I'll put it this way. Every time I get lower and lower on this mug, I'm assuming that it's super low, but really I forget how wide this fucking glass is, though. It's like from AJ chin to AJ bridge of nose. It's a big boy. This is a big face you're working with here.
That's a huge face you're working with.
Not the biggest guy in the world, but big ass head. Big.
Those
head.
fat EVs would definitely say housewives.
Eat it in once again. So you prompted me to watch Winter Soldier, or Falcon and the Winter Soldier, I should say, on Disney Plus. I was only an episode in as of this morning, but I watched a couple more. Fun show. Way fun show. It gets better after the first episode.
Are you caught up though?
No, unfortunately not.
Oh, AJ, just when we end this, catch up so we can talk about this last episode. I mean, do you want? I won't ruin anything.
Maybe don't. Okay, let me give you what I got. To anyone who does not want to potentially be spoiled, who's far behind on Falcon and Winter Soldier, jump out now, finish the show or catch up, and then jump back into this episode.
Die.
They all die.
Except the Winter Soldier, he never dies.
Yeah, fair point, right? Spider-Man catches his hand, and then we're fine to go. Anyway, can you hear a lot of people in the background? I'm going to pause just for a second. I'm sorry, I can't do this. But Falcon and Winter Soldier in 1 moment. And
I'll be right
we're
back.
We're back. We're back. In action.
Oh, I'm back too.
Sorry, did you want to go potty real quick? You want to go pee, go poo poo?
No. Let's do it. No. Let's do it. Well, I need a poo poo, but I always got a poo poo.
Same here. That is my secret. I always got a poo poo. So there you go. But okay, get out now while you can. You've been warned. That's it. So I watched fucking newbie Captain America, who does seem like a pretty good guy to a degree.
U.S. agent?
Yes. He is, how can I say? I want to like him, but I know there's something sinister in the background. He used a fucking gun. He used a fucking gun on a villain. Captain America, Steve Rogers would never do that.
Can I stop you really quick? Now
You can. But let me just say one thing. Don't break my heart and say that they have a montage next episode where they show Steve Rogers shoot multiple people in the kneecaps.
Capping a cap in somebody's ass.
Exactly.
And
that
yelling out
explains why he was
for whatever
so good
reason, but he's not even.
Don't break my heart and say that. Where he's like, every time Thanos, he might have been wielding Mjolnir, but he shot him in the kneecap a couple times with a pistol that nobody else saw.
That's what really brought him down.
You were distracted by the lightning and sparks and everything, but really, pistol.
It was Captain America's gun going. Ka, 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 ka.
Don't you dare break my heart and say that.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, and I might be wrong, but I don't think I am because I made this basically the same. I'm pretty sure I made somewhat along the same line, the same thing. There's a lot more guns than I remember. But
there's a lot more.
Peter actually told me in the first Captain America movie, he actually uses a gun. Captain America himself. When was the last time you watched that shitty movie?
Actually, I did watch it about 8 months ago. 6 to 8 months ago, I did.
So you don't remember when he walks in, he goes, "Ka, ka, ka, ka."
Don't know.
I might be wrong, by the way.
I was drunk when I watched it, though, so that could explain a lot.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
When you think about it.
In your defense, I'm drunk remembering it. So
best alibi I've ever heard. Case closed. Innocent.
Makes sense though, right? Right? The drunk man makes sense.
He does make sense. And honestly, I'm digging the flavor of this now that we're in to the beer.
Yeah.
It's growing more quite a lot. I'm sad there's not a third coming up, but we still have a good amount of alcohol to go, though.
My lady actually bought me a Stone Black IPA.
Ooh, the righteous one?
So, I don't know. It's just a buff gargoyle standing there. I don't know.
I think it's the self-righteous IPA, Black IPA. Enjoy that. Have fun. Continue, though, please.
So, if I spoil it for you, I don't care. But I do. But I don't. But I won't. Keep watching because this last episode, like how WandaVision was, where you hit a certain episode that just kind of you were like, oh shit. It just got you hooked. So, honest with you, I've actually been a little bored with this show. I don't think it's bad. But I don't think there's anything special about it. It's an action TV show, it is what it is. But after this last episode, I am fully hooked. And I feel like that was for a lot of people, WandaVision was like that. I liked WandaVision since episode 1, but I grew up with all that shit. But it wasn't until like episode 5 of WandaVision where they're showing the scenes outside of outside of that TV show where people are like, oh my God, I'm so hooked. Now I like it. Yeah, 5 episodes in. Shit, bitch. Well, that's me with Falcon Winter Soldier. I thought it was good. It was entertaining, not bad at all. But like I said, this last episode, this is literally the fiance. I had to close your mouth, like her jaw dropped.
I appreciate you not spoiling anything, but I can't wait. Well, I'm
trying to build the hype, and it.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, they all die. They all dead.
Coincidentally, this is actually the last episode of the show, so there's that too. No. But you did message me saying that the last episode you watched, or the last episode that's been released last weekend, was badass, was sick, and I'm excited for that, especially coming from you, because you said you watched the trailer and you were not that impressed by the trailer. I was, you weren't, and that's fine that you weren't. But if anything, that to me makes you a little more credible because you were someone who was not really looking forward to it so much once you watched a trailer for it. Does that make sense?
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
You're saying I was a naysayer until they turned me into a yes-sayer.
A yay sayer. Yeah. From nay to yay. Absolutely. A lot of rock stars went down that path too. Especially from the 70s and 80s.
That's the path I'm currently taking.
Oh God.
Yeah, so watch it. I please do. So are you not watching it with your lady? With your fiance?
My fiance. So I did not today. Technically, she will be upset by the time she hears this if she does not catch up already with me. But that said, I am more than happy to watch those episodes again because that's one thing I haven't done with WandaVision yet. I haven't rewatched the show, and that's the show I want to rewatch. And I feel like I kind of want to rewatch this show too, just to make sure I fully absorb all the lore that's happening right now. Like I feel like I need that a little bit, just to make sure that
So I can ask you this
when
already.
the next phase comes along.
Who's your favorite character so far from this show?
Oh, I mean, obviously Anthony Mackie, the Falcon. He's
your favorite?
Hilarious. He is hilarious.
Really?
That said, he plants the jokes, but because oh God, why am I forgetting his name all of a sudden? Winter Soldier. Where's your fiance? She'd know. Sebastian Stan, the actor.
Oh, the actor? Yeah.
Yes. The thing is, he plays as Winter Soldier. He plays the straight man on the show. And so honestly, Anthony Mackie sets the ball up, and due to him being the straight man in the show, he fucking spikes it. I heard you laughing from my home 40 miles away, laughing when they have the intervention with the doctor and they're having the therapy session together and they have to interlock legs. I fucking loved that scene so much. I laughed out loud.
Why don't I remember that?
Really? It's so hilarious.
Can I be a little bit more honest with you, AJ?
Please.
How many episodes? 4? There's 5 now, right?
I think there's 4.
Okay. So, oh yeah, because there's 9 total. Out of the 4, 2 of those episodes, I was very intoxicated. So maybe that's why I don't remember.
You owe it to yourself to watch episodes 2 and 3 again, because I'm telling you, comedy gold. Like it's really fucking funny.
I don't remember that.
That's why I'm saying just go back and watch episodes 2 and 3. You're gonna love it. You don't need to watch episode 1 again. I think episode 1 is to a degree pretty much throwaway. It's cool.
It's just build up. Yeah.
It's cool. It establishes there's this group of villains that are super strong, or there's at least one villain that's super strong. And then episode 2 and 3, they give a little more groundwork as to what their cause is, I guess, which is kind of, I don't really stand by yet, but we'll see. But honestly, just watch episodes 2 and 3 again. The comedy is fucking there. The writing is there. And the thing is, I really, really, really do believe that Anthony Mackie, Falcon, like just probably ad-libbed quite a bit of it. And I bet they had to cut so many times just because he was a fucking goofball on set, which I love.
Oh,
I love.
I've known about him before Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
And the only movie about him before Marvel was Pain and Gain.
Pain and Gain. That's right, with The Rock, yeah. And Mark Wahlberg.
The Rock and Mark Wahlberg. Yep. And one of the famous lines that I used to say when I would lift weights in my 20s, not anymore, obese Goku, is I want to get so swole that I need to walk through doors sideways.
Is that his line?
That's what he says. He's like, I want to get so swole, I have to walk through doors sideways.
I would not doubt he came up with that himself. I would not doubt, because again, he has nothing but hilarious lines throughout this show now. It's awesome. Like episode 1, not so much. It's more just classic Marvel shit, but he really lets his flag fly in episodes 2 and 3 at least. Again, I can't speak for 4 and soon to be episode 5 yet, but I'm really excited just because he's hilarious. He's hilarious. That said, question back to you: who's your favorite character in the show?
Zemo.
Oh, really? Zemo. Okay, so where I left off, they're about to meet Baron Zemo again, but they have not quite yet. That's where I left off. So I'm one episode behind, right?
I feel like since the day you made 2 episodes behind. How many episodes of Winter Soldier are there? 4, 5? I'm looking at my fiance. She said y'all on your own. So it's
Just
either 4.
I said hello. That's all.
5.
Okay.
AJ said he's very sad that you couldn't answer the question. Oh, actually, he said hello. Oh, me or AJ? Oh. Oh, AJ, you have some. Oh.
What? I'm sorry. What's going on here?
She pointed out your pervert stash.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Is that what she called it, though? Be real.
That's exactly what she said. Don't ignore that hand that just slapped me. That's exactly what she said.
So as I was correct. As of now, there are only 4 episodes. I am 1 episode behind, I believe. On the 16th.
So you haven't seen. Are you sure? So you haven't seen they like walked into the club and he kind of dances a little bit?
Nope.
Then you were only like 2 episodes in.
Ah, shit. I guess
you're not 3 episodes in.
My bad.
You're an ignorant person, my AJ. I said my AJ.
That is true love. Tell her I said it. Tell her I said it. Tell her I said it.
Wait. Why don't you say it to her? Say it. You're my true love, AJ. Oh, good thing that they're AirPods. She can put one on. Yep, he's saying it.
Hello, my lady.
She dropped the AirPods. She did. No, she didn't. She don't want to hear your shit. She don't want to hear your
I think it's
shit.
more the shock and awe of my beauty, really. So, Yvonne, you heard what he just called me right now, right? What did he call me? Into the mic, my lady. What was that?
Into the mic. Yeah. You didn't hear it? Oh, she didn't hear it. Nothing. I didn't say shit.
Oh, my AJ.
Yeah, 100. No, get
that
the
never happened.
Back. Yeah, my AJ, i.e., the other woman in his
not
life.
Yours.
We've been at this crossroads for a long time, but it's so good to
my
know
woman man
that he's confirmed.
Oh yeah, you're my man woman.
Man wife? Is that what you called me recently?
No, my man woman.
Oh, is that what it was? Okay. I appreciate that. We have no gender.
Well, now I'm gonna get
belly,
stabbed.
but occasionally we are called man women. It's okay. Or women man.
We're men women. Don't matter.
100%. We're gonna get canceled so hard 3 years from now. Just watch.
Yeah, so you're only 2 episodes in, AJ.
Okay. Damn, that sucks.
It sounds like
I've watched so much.
That's because the show is like 2 hours.
It's not that long. It's like 50 minutes, 48 minutes. But that said, okay, hear me out. I cannot wait, and I'm really hoping, really hoping. So when the last episode I watched left off, they're gonna meet Baron Zemo again, and I'm hoping that they go back to the man who was once like the Captain America for the era. That really upset black man who went through all that fucking punishment, who got thrown in jail for like 30 years.
Oh, he was like the original Captain America.
Well, after Steve Rogers, yeah. Like he was the one that took down Winter Soldier. Like that, like
no, I thought they said that he was before Captain America. Am I wrong?
I think you're wrong, because I think that happened in the 50s, and Captain America was more so known in like the 40s.
I'm not gonna say I know in the comics I'm pretty sure he was the Black Captain America who came first.
Saying. Yeah, he definitely was like the Captain. He had the title and everything for that time. Absolutely.
No, I'm saying he was created beforehand.
Oh, I see.
Because Captain America was not the first iteration of the super serum.
Steve Rogers was not?
No. He was like number 7 or 8. He was not the first person to take the super serum. He was the first human to live through it and not lose their mind, which they kind of hint at throughout this entire show, that there are more super soldiers, but they've all kind of lost their mind.
Yeah, yes, correct. Which is kind of what, yeah, I agree. Which is what the villain aspect of the show is. And I have not yet gone to the point where I root or at least understand more so the bad guys in this show, if you will. I'm not that far yet. We'll see. But
Oh
did you
well,
find
keep
did you find the
watching.
answer you're looking for, or are you good?
What was I looking for?
Don't even worry about it. Should we call
No,
it a
I
day
want to
for
know what I was looking for.
was
Tell
the
me,
gentleman
AJ.
the gentleman that they meet, the guy that got thrown in jail for like 30 years and got tested and prodded and everything, was he the actual first Captain America? Or at least was he Captain America before Steve Rogers was? I don't know for sure. And I want to say no, just
Mm.
based off the year that they met. Because I remember Bucky, he specifically says like the year that they met each other, but I thought that was like
Oh,
1951 or something like that.
well, guess I don't know. Oh,
It's hard to say.
uh, the World War Super Soldier Program of 1942,
Which was Steve Rogers.
employing an allies previously used by Dr. Abraham, uses African American test subjects to recreate the super soldier. Yep, you're right.
Holy shit.
He was the second Captain America. Second. He was the second.
But he said they used African American test subjects beforehand.
After. He
After
was
Steve
created
Rogers.
after Steve Rogers.
Oh, that's some racist ass shit, though. God damn. Really? That's what they resorted to
Well, yeah,
after
that was
Steve?
but that was the whole point of that scene was that like, I'm sure you pick up the subtle
Oh, no, absolutely.
I,
It was not so subtle. It was not so subtle.
there's race. The race is definitely brought into this,
Yeah. No, I mean,
equality, definitely.
they do it in a fun way in that episode, and they definitely do it in a more like social way in the episode where
Holy
it's
shit.
like when the cop pulls up and everything. Like that's an intense scene, and it kind of feels real too. I mean, is it heavy-handed for the days? Maybe, but is it representation that needs to be shown? Yeah, I would say that.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah,
100%.
I'm just saying.
And what a way to do it. It's subtle enough.
Mhm.
Like it's pretty heavy, but it's still subtle enough. They're not straight saying we're being pulled over because I'm black, but that's what's implied.
Well, yeah, I mean, all the accusation goes to Falcon rather than to Bucky whatsoever, whatsoever. And I loved when Bucky says, like, "Do you even know who he is right now?" And it took the cop's partner to tell him like he's an Avenger. They're Avengers, and immediately the guy's like, "Oh fucking shit!" And then eventually flips the script altogether. But it's like, God
And
damn, man.
how real is it to see? I think it's in the first episode. That even though he's a fucking Avenger, he has no money. He can't get approved for a loan.
I forgot about that. That's right. He's trying to help his sister like get their home.
Well, his
in
family business,
Yeah.
the family boat, or some shit like that.
Dude, sometimes the family boat's the family business, baby. We got to go fishing. But yeah, it's crazy to think that he has like no capital, really, after helping save the world. After he and a billion other superheroes that were snapped by the blip, if you will, the blip, apparently. Uh, After all that, coming to the rescue of the universe, he still he has no credit to his name. Crazy. No legal credit.
Right.
No financial credit. It's a crazy story. Like I guess I didn't take it as a racial thing then, but now that you put it that way, I can see
I don't think it's racial at all.
well, maybe a little bit.
I just
because some people are just they're
no,
undercut.
This is what I was gonna say was I don't think it's racial at all because the show also touches on another subject of race is a big one. But growing up poor. I'm drunk. I don't remember the point I was gonna make.
That's okay. We can save it for another episode of Beer Belly, if anything.
I don't want to. I want to remember it, but
All right.
God.
Well,
He was denied denied a bank loan. Wait, let me finish really quick.
The Human Torch or the Falcon was denied a bank loan.
The Falcon was denied a bank loan.
That's the new tongue twister that we need the vocal warm up we need to use before we start the show.
That is the name. That is the name of this episode. The Falcon was denied a bank loan.
You know what? I'm happy that you're the one calling the episode names now. Yes. The Falcon was denied a bank loan. Either Marvel nerds are going to wonder what they mean by that, or everyone's going to wonder what we mean by that. So that's fine.
Yes.
The Falcon was denied a bank loan. Do me a favor, message me that on Instagram right now, please, so I remember.
Okay.
That said, message Instagram. We've talked about video episodes and stuff. Find us in the descriptions of each episode, whatever podcast app you happen to be using. You'll find all our links down there. But just in case you don't want to read, you can find us on Instagram and Twitter with @BeerBellyPod. You can even search BeerBelly Podcast on YouTube, and you will find us friggity there. We are at John Zepp and at the AJ Ramirez on the socials as well. We have a good time, but please let us know what we should be drinking next, what we should be talking about next, because we enjoy this show. This is like a classic case of a best friends show that we just happen to do every week. Like, we're fortunate to be able to hang out together every week. And sometimes this is the way that it happens. Not so much in person. Sometimes we have to resort to this. But that said, let us know what we should talk about next. If you like our takes on things, you might like our takes on other things as well. All the things. Things. John, what do you have to say for yourself?
I mean, fuck. If Falcon was denied a bank loan, how am I going to afford a house? Shit.
You ain't gonna. You going down. You know what? You can hang out by the gutter in the front of my house. On the sidewalk there, you're welcome to park there anytime, bro. You got that.
You're going to call me when this comes, though, right? Right, you bitch. I'm done.
I got you. You know what? Street sweeping days, park on the driveway. You're good. I got you.
If you were Thanos, AJ, I just want you to know I go straight for the dick.
You should have aimed for the dick. I like that. Ooh, I don't like how you have the scissors on the ready. I don't like that at all.
No,
how
you don't like
have
that?
Those so readily available? What are you, fucking Voldo from Soul Calibur? Jesus Christ.
Wait.
Or Edward Scissorhands.
Okay, there you go.
All right. Let us know what drinking games as well we need to play it on the show next or in the very near future as well. Have a great one. We understand if you may not be the beer connoisseur, maybe you're watching and listening to us because you're like, you know what? I don't know that much about a beer, but I like the way that these fucking guys drink. That's great too. But if you happen to have some insight or suggestions, we will gladly take them. John, leave us with the words of wisdom outside of Edward Scissorhands. Thank you, sir.
All beers should be treated equally. None of them should be questioned for a bank loan or for driving down the wrong neighborhood. All beers are equal.
The best part about that is it's 100% bullshit. He does not treat every beer equally whatsoever.
Shut the fuck up.
Whatsoever. But we'll see you next time on Beer Belly. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you for always watching and listening. We see you out there. Bye-bye.